A number of prominent Twitter and Telegram accounts have said Russia is claiming to have destroyed 44 Ukrainian Himars. Most of those reports mockingly pointed out the claim is unlikely given that's nearly 3 times as many launchers as the US has confirmed it delivered to the country. The claim was originally made on Thursday by Flash, an account with 47,400 followers which says it provides information about war in Ukraine without fake news 24/7 hours. Anyway, more than likely, several Himars systems arrived in Ukraine secretly, transported by air or by road from Romania, Moldova, and Poland. As you can see in this film, the images are captured in the Romanian city of Focșani. Several Himars systems are moving right through the center of the city in an unknown direction, pretending to be a shooting exercise. It should be mentioned that very few firing exercises with these systems were done in Romania. It is known that in Focșani, there is a NATO military base, where an unknown number of Himars systems, operated by the Romanian military, are stationed.
Please subscribe to the channel.
It's been a standard, largely unnoticed part of the American military arsenal for decades. But when Himars, high-mobility artillery rocket system showed up in Ukraine, it changed the face of battle. According to retired Lieutenant General Ben Hodges, former commander of the U.S. Army in Europe, said, Himars' capability has given the Ukrainians the potential to completely change the momentum and the direction of this war. The general noted that, Himars, which fires a 200-pound warhead up to 50 miles and hits within 10 feet of its intended target, has virtually eliminated Russia's numerical advantage. General Hodges states that, you don't have to have hundreds of artillery rounds to achieve the same effect as one rocket fired from Himars. Since June, the U.S. has shipped Ukraine 16 Himars launchers and thousands of rockets, which defense officials say the Ukrainians have used to attack more than 350 Russian command posts, ammo dumps, supply depots, and other high-value targets far back from the front lines. Hodges said, the Himars and other long-range capabilities have given the Ukrainians the ability to reach out and hit targets that the Russians would have thought were safe. The Himars launcher has a top speed of 55 miles an hour, but off-road in the high desert it's more like 35. Once it's out in the open, it has about 5 to 7 minutes to find its firing position, train its rockets on the target, and fire one rocket every few seconds. When the Himars fires, the rocket exhaust gives away its position, so it has to get out of there fast before the enemy can strike back. All ammunition for weapon made at a Lockheed Martin plant in rural Arkansas, a seemingly minor outpost in America's vast military-industrial complex, which is now racing to catch up with the sudden demand for Himars. Lockheed Martin have capacity to produce 10,000 rockets a year. That's a rocket every 10 minutes if you do the math on that. We're also doing similar analysis to take that up to 12,000 or 14,000 rockets a year. The United States' armed forces are to bring an even more advanced Himars-launched rocket, the Precision Strike Missile with a 500 km or 310-mile range, into the field next year. Should that be supplied to regional allies, they would be able to hit in the vicinity of Moscow. The Russians have nothing equivalent because these systems were developed by the Americans as a sort of sniper artillery for use in difficult environments like Fallujah, in Iraq, where you had to hit the target exactly because it was surrounded by civilians.
Робота по супостату.